it's Zenos, and today I'll give you guys my initial thoughts on the DNF Duel Open Beta, since as recording this video it is the beginning of day 2. And eventually I will do a more extended video on the Open Beta, probably when it's finished. But for the time being, here's just gonna be a short, quick, just give you guys my initial thoughts on the game and tell you how I feel about it. So right off the gate, I'm letting you guys know right now, this beta did not work for at least 6 or 7 hours as soon as it launched. I had a bunch of issues. At the time, I was only able to get 5 games, and mind you, this is a beta, it's to be expected. I didn't think there was gonna, guessing they didn't think there was gonna be a lot of people here, which I understand. Normally I have to wait. It's day 1 of a beta. It normally happens. So also there's no training mode, so a lot of footage that you see on screen is just me using Striker and just trying to learn the character, doing a little bit of mashing and just playing with some friends. Now I will tell you this right now, I love the soundtrack for this game. I love the aesthetic for this game. It really feels like Dungeon Fighter. I feel like when it comes to the UI, they did a good job. It's not exactly perfect, but in my opinion at least, I think it's just right. I feel like it fits Dungeon Fighter. It fits the aesthetic for Dungeon Fighter. The only really small critique, I wish the little round victory, or at least the little dots that showed that you win the round, were a little bit larger, but I mean, that's something I can just easily ignore. It's not really a big deal. But I will say this, the netcode in this game is fairly solid. I enjoy it. I get some small hiccups here and there, but overall, it's fairly playable. Now, in terms of gameplay, oh my goodness, it actually threw me out on the loop. So I feel like this game is fairly easy to pick up, and that's not a bad thing at all. You can actually do simple inputs, motion inputs, and the regular DP and quarter circle forward motion inputs, and you do get a greater benefit if you use the intended motion input, like doing a DP or just a quarter circle forward. But you can also do the simple versions, which I honestly don't have an issue with. That reminds me a lot of Grand Blue, and it's not necessarily a bad thing either, because I think the game actually rewards you for doing the regular motion input when it comes to MP specials. And not only that, this game has a guard button, which I honestly didn't expect. It kind of threw me off a little bit. And in terms of speed and movement, I do feel like this game, it's like I think the movement reminds me of a mix of Grand Blue and Strive. It's a lot faster. It's a little bit faster than Grand Blue, but not as fast as Strive. And in terms of gameplay, it's really fun. I really enjoy it. I like the fact that there's like cancels. That is like a big thing with me when it comes to fighting games. If you want me to play a fighting game for a long time, add cancel options to your fighting game, and I tell you, I will play the hell out of it. That's the reason why I play Blaze Blue, and that's the reason why I play Guilty Gear. And how they handle their cancels in DNF Duel specifically, you can sacrifice maybe 20-25% of your health in exchange for a cancel, which in other words, you can make an unsafe move safe with a little bit of sacrifice of your health. And not only that, you can gain meter for doing this, which is pretty damn cool. And this game really rewards aggressive play. And I also feel that every character feels super unique from one another, and the fact that there is character expression in this game, I feel that there is a good amount of freedom, especially with how the system mechanics work in DNF Duel. And I feel like a good amount of people will like it once you just get into it and you just get used to the game. And overall, I really enjoy the game, and I definitely want to invest as much time into this game this weekend as much as I can when work isn't kicking my ass. But for the time being here, these are my initial thoughts. If you haven't already, if you want to try the beta, it is out on PS4 and PS5. It's free. It ends on Sunday, so hey, give it a shot.